All right, what's up? Zorn and Noise. And Cyber. And Amog. Wow, look at all these server boosters. And Chef Casino. What's up, guys? Is my mic working correctly? Oh, I gotta fix my levels. One sec. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Hello, men and women. Spooky time. Yeah, okay. What's up, Noise? How's it going? What's up, Dino Nugget?
Can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered. Can't be fucked. Can't be arsed. That party you were at looked pretty fucking lit, dude. That's dope.
It was alright.
Nice. It was alright. It was alright. Yeah, no, it looked fun. Although I will say the venue looks like a little bit like too big for the crowd, you know, because it looks like there's maybe like 20 people there, but that venue hall probably fits like 100.
Oh, it wasn't like a venue. It was my mate's garage.
That's his garage.
Yeah.
That's a massive garage, dude. How many cars can you fit in there?
Oh, plenty.
Plenty of cars. No, don't you guys say garage?
Yeah.
Are you saying garage to me just to blend in?
Garage.
Oh, it's garage. It's garage. It's garage. It's garage. CyberKids says 1 more bong coins on my first reward. Yeah. Good job, Cyber. Okay, cool. Weekend was nice. Did anybody do anything fun for Halloween? Anyone? I know Halloween's technically tomorrow, but I feel like in LA we all like celebrated it yesterday is what we did. Let me see. I have some pictures of my outfit. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah. This is me and all my mates for Halloween. My friend on the left here, he went as Ken. I went as like Darth Gold. I was like Darth Vader in like a gold outfit. I guess my friend Leo went as, I don't know, Pimp Daddy or something. This is my friend Paulina. She went as an octopussy. Is what she said? Octopus? And then my friend here, Alex, he went as Aladdin. That's what it was. It's pretty cool. Octopussy, nice. What? Yeah. Dude, I got some really sweet photos, dude, of like look at this photo, dude. This photo's hilarious, dude. It's my friend like taking the lightsaber. He looks like he's like stabbing him. Oh, that's pretty funny. But anyways, yeah. I should have a thread for people to post their Halloween costumes or something. I think it'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Halloween's my favorite holiday. Who's check? No, you can't give coins a Moog. You can't donate coins. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. No. Why? Because people used to create alt accounts and then would just like transfer them to people. Yeah, no, that's nice of you, but no. People have to earn their own rewards. Anyways, okay, cool. I want to go over Noise's question because I feel like I kind of understand what you're saying, Noise, but I want to like double check. So let's start the stream. All right, welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Scroll, it's Actual Education, the stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all that fun stuff. That is the wrong thing. Why is it pulling? There we go. That's the right one. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, here, let's see. What were we doing last time here? Oh, I was helping Jamarcus with the quotient rule. That's what I was doing. Let me see. Oh, Bob has a good one too. Yeah, cool. Nice, Bob. Yeah. Bob's probably got another challenge question that I'm going to need someone from the audience to come in and just like help answer it for me.
I didn't understand that question. I don't know how the hell.
I think it's probably something with trig.
I don't know how you're meant to find k when it's not equal to anything.
I think you're supposed to give it in terms of k, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Wait, well, k's in the bounds. K's in the bounds too, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What was the OG question? It was this. It's funny. I was doing this live. I asked you guys this question while I was teaching another kid in a pre-calc class. Their teacher gave him this. I'm like, this is not a pre-calc question. This is like a Jamarcus Russian hard as fuck math class. Like what? Okay, let's see what your answer was. I'm so glad that you can text your answers up. That's so nice. Okay, cool. All right, good.
That should be a cubed minus 1 cubed.
Sure. Yeah.
If we're being specific.
No, it's okay. I understand that one. Let me see. 1 second. Let me get the chat open and everything. So, WTF is this? It's hard math, is what it is. Okay. So yeah. So they said if this is equal to 0, then calculate this. So very good of you, Noise, to recognize. I didn't actually even recognize this at first either. That this is part of the difference of cubes definition, right? So yes, I know from a difference of cubes that this, right, is equal to this. So this thing right here, right, is just this divided by this, right? Is that what we could say? We could say a squared plus a plus 1 is equal to a cubed minus 1 cubed over a minus 1, right?
Yep.
Now, I feel like this only holds for a is not equal to 1, right? Because when a equals 1, this is undefined, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Right? Because, but I think you're onto something here. Because you said just substitute a equals 1, and I'm like, cool, okay, yeah. Yeah, if a is equal to 1, you're right. This whole thing goes to 0, which means the whole statement would be 0, right? But then this can't be 0, right? It's either this is 0 or this is 0. I don't think they both can't be 0, right? So I agree that this looks like an elegant answer if I just say a is equal to 1. So let me think. So we said
the two solutions are nasty.
They are. They're super nasty, right? From difference of cubes. Yeah, that implies that this is just not 0, is what it is. Okay. So I don't think this is right then, Noise, right? Do we agree with my?
You don't think it's right?
Well, a can't equal 1, right?
Why not?
Because then I divide by 0. It's not good, right? So here, it said if this, right, Noise, right? If this is true, if this holds true, okay? The only way for this to hold true in your definition here, right, is if this thing does not equal 0, right? In terms of like a binomial, right? If I do any sort of binomial expansion, if one of these things is 0, the other thing can't be 0. Because otherwise it would just be the same thing, right? Noise is very like not bothered. You can't be arsed.
It's a stupid question to begin with. So
It is. I like your I like the train of thought here. It's very close.
Ask Ramton.
Yeah, where is Ramton? I haven't seen Ramton in forever. I should ask Hypatia, but I talked to Hypatia earlier, but Hypatia said they were really tired from teaching for 4 hours. Yeah, this shit doesn't make sense. Well, okay, if this is equal to 0, yeah, so we can go with, what was it? Also, the teacher may have made a mistake there, honestly. What was it? Plus a plus 1 equals to 0. There's two solutions to this, and they're complex. They are nasty, right? They're these, right? It's -1 plus or minus the square root of 3 over 2i, right? Is that what it is? It was a squared plus a plus 1, right? A squared plus a plus 1. Okay. Right. These are you get complex solutions. Wait, here, let's see if that comes up with something nice. Wait, where did my screenshotty tool go? Where'd you go, screenshotty? Where are you? No? I just took a screenshot of you. You should work. What the hell? What the hell? There we go. Okay, 1 sec. Copy. Paste. Okay. So yeah, these are those solutions. It's this. And then we're asking what happens when we take this to like some ridiculous power and like we square them. All right. So if I like take this to the 2023 plus this to the 2024. But I don't know, that just sucks. Oh yeah, Wolfram Alpha is great, Amog. Yeah, Wolfram Alpha is goat. Yeah. What could be a typo in this, maybe, Noise, that would make this better to, like, work? I'm trying to think. Maybe if they said does not equal 0? But then I guess you could put in anything for A. Yeah, no, he's probably out. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. I think it's a good train of thought you have on that one, but yeah, there's something weird about it. Wait, can you just bring in a whole new set of solutions for it? Because A equals 1 wouldn't work for the quadratic, but it works for the cubes. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jamarcus, you're right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's okay. It's a tough one. Yeah, let me pull this one in. This
isn't really how the factor theorem works, though, is it?
What do you mean how the factor
could be?
A equals 1 could be what?
Well, it is a factor, isn't it? Of A cubed minus 1 cubed.
It is.
A equals 1 is a factor. So is the other two stupid answers.
Exactly. But we're given that this condition holds, right? That's the premise of this thing, right? They say if this, then this, right? So this is the only part I know is true. I think if they said A cubed minus 1 cubed is equal to 0, if they said that instead, right? Oh, well, then you already know what the answer is. That's dumb. I'm trying to think. Maybe if they said this. If they said this was not equal to 0 and yeah, I don't know what else they could word this in order for this like train of it's close Noise. You have a good brain for like attacking this problem in a way like you first of all you recognize this was part of a difference of cubes, which is cool. Like I didn't see that. There was another similar question that the student I was working with had. One sec, let me pull it up real quick because I think you'd probably appreciate it. It was, where was it? No, not this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'd like these. These are actually kind of cool. Also, I was very confused how these are pre-calc questions for like a kid in like in a an intro calculus class, because I think these are just like weird math class. 15 minutes till Jamarcus starts his Russian thing, but like these, right? Determine which side is bigger. I knew how to do this one, obviously. He's in it like advanced stuff. Yeah, I think he's in 7th grade actually, Jamarcus. Yeah. So, in this case, right, this is very easy. Smaller number to a smaller number versus this to this, right? This is much bigger. But what about this one? This is actually kind of a cool one. Showing whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 squared is bigger than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. I like Noise. Do you know how you would do this one? This is actually kind of a cool one.
I'm not that interested.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call this A. Okay. That's kind of how I saw this one. I called this one A. So this is the same thing as A squared, right? I'm gonna say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 is equal to A. Then this thing right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? This is A minus 1. And then this thing right here is a plus 1. And then what you recognize, right, that this is a difference of squares. So this is the same thing as a squared minus 1. And so obviously a squared minus 1 is less than a squared. So that was how I was able to do that one. I thought, yeah, this was, and actually, so this is why when I saw you were doing difference of cubes, I was like, ooh, okay. I think that follows along the same way. But then this one was weird. Like, do you know how you'd like do this one? Determining whether 17 to the 4th is bigger than 31 to the 11th?
Oh, because they're both prime numbers, aren't they?
Yeah, right? Yeah, you can't even factor them. Because I was trying to think.
Do that then?
Yeah, right? Yeah, dude, yeah, look at this. To show your calculations, like, what? What? You know what we could do? We could try logging both sides. Let's try taking the log of both sides, right? See what that does, right? So that's 14 log 17 compared to 11 log 31. Okay. Oh, this is easier to work with, right? So the problem is, like, in a calculator, you can't tell the calculator to do 31 to the 11th. It just won't do it. It'll be like, no. It's too big. But I can tell it to do this, right? I can tell it to do the log of 31. And honestly, I could almost do this in my head, right? Because in order for a number to double, doesn't it have to go up by a factor of 10? Or factor of 6? I'm trying to think how that works. Yeah. Let's see. 17 to the 14. Oh, yeah, we log both sides. Yeah, now this is doable because log of 17 is 1.23, and then the log of 31 I don't think is going to be that much bigger. Yeah, it's 1.49. Yeah. I think in order to get a completely double number, it'd have to be the square of it. Yeah, it'd have to be 17 squared. Yeah. Yeah. So this is 1.23. This is 1.49. So this is very obviously going to be bigger, I'm pretty sure. So 14 times this number, that's 17.2. And that's 16.4. Very close, actually. They're very close. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's Noises. Noises mic just randomly does that sometimes. That's okay. Sounds like Morse code, yeah. This is kind of a cool question. Yeah, I like this one. Let me send this to this kid, actually. Cool. All right, let's see. Let me close this. All right, 4 hours of Russian math for Jamarcus, dude. Poor Jamarcus, dude. Can't believe Jamarcus has to go through all that. All right, let's see Bob's question. Bob, you here? Where's Senor Bob? Senor Bob. Coffee. I do like coffee. Okay. x square root of x dx. Were they just asking what this was? Is that all they? I think they just want to figure out what this is. Ew. It's not U substitution or integration. Maybe it's integration by parts. No, right? Because I'm just going to break this one down. Yeah, wait, maybe I think it is integration by parts. I don't think it's U substitution. Really? Well, because what? Were you going to say that kx plus 1 was equal to U or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then your du is just equal to kdx is all it is. The problem is, like, you don't have that on the outside. Yeah. I think you have to do integration by parts for this one. Because what you want to do... So this thing's annoying right here, right? Like, this thing screws everything up. If I didn't have this, then this would be an easy integral to do. So I think the way to do it is to do it with integration by parts. So what you want to do is you want to say... Oh, now I got to remember integration by parts. I think it's like u dv and then it's duv. Yeah, okay. So you gotta pick. You gotta always pick something that you're trying to like break down. And I'm trying to break this thing down. I don't like this thing, right? So I'm gonna say that's equal to u. So du is equal to dx. Okay. And then dv is the thing I'm gonna integrate. Wait. Oh, but wait. Yeah. And I can't integrate this. So watch this one, Noise. So this is kx plus 1 to the 1/2 dx. And so the integral of this is going to be... This is another U substitution question, though. Oh my god, this is annoying. Okay. The integral of kx plus 1 to the 1/2 dx. Okay, this is another U substitution you have to do. You have to say, for instance here, you have to say that U is equal to kx plus 1, right? Right. So du is equal to k dx, right? Or what I say, right, is that dx is equal to du over k. Okay, so now when I substitute all this stuff back in here, this becomes the integral. So this is now u to the 1/2, and then dx now becomes du over k. But k is a constant, hopefully, right? So I can pull the k out over here. That's dope. Cool, because now this is an easy integral, right? So this is 1 over k, u to the 3/2, and then there's a 2/3 outside, right? Because you raise it and then you divide by it. Okay, and then I have to plug stuff back in. So this becomes 2 over 3k kx plus 1 to the 3/2 is what this is. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so when I integrate this, now I get 2 over 3k, and then this is kx plus 1 to the 3/2. And so the whole rule with integration by parts is this whole jumbly mess, right, is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. So we're going to do this messy piece of shit, which is 2x over 3k kx plus 1 to the 3/2, and that's evaluated on these bounds. God, this is a mess, dude. This is a real final exam question at USC though for their calculus class. And then this is minus the integral of v, which is this thing now, right? So minus this jumbly. Minus v. And then this is du, but du is the same thing as dx. Okay, cool. And that's also from the negative 1 over k to 3 over k. Okay. I can pull this thing out. Let's pull this out because this is a constant. We don't need this anymore. This is now the same kind of like U substitution thing we did here. So here, this was how we did all this. Okay, so if I have something to the 3/2, let's think what's going to happen there. Okay, so I can say... God, this is messy. I think it's just an extra factor that happens. It's going to be like it's going to be a 5/3. Oh, no, sorry. It's going to be a 2/5 that's going to get pulled out. To 3/2, I'm going to say U is equal to kx plus 1, right? Dx is equal to du over k. So this is the integral of 1 over k. And then it's u to the 3/2 du. So then that's going to be u to the 5/2, but 2/5. So that's going to be 2 over 5k u to the 5/2 integrated, right, which is 2 over 5k kx plus 1 to the 3 over 2. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. 1 month till college apps. Yeah, Sam, have you sent in requests for letters? I haven't gotten any letter requests. Let me know when you send in college apps that require letters of recommendation so I can make sure that I'm getting them. I haven't gotten any requests yet. What's up, Ethan? Good to see you.
Just the same.
Pardon?
Oh, let me send what I did. I used the U substitution.
Did we not get the same thing here?
Oh no, I think yours might be simplified. I don't know. I can't be bothered to simplify it.
That can't be fucked.
It's an office hours.
Let me see.
Did it with my mouse. It's disgusting and horrible.
Let me see. You did U is equal to that. du dx is k. Sure.
Oh shit.
Wait, what's going on? What's
I'm an idiot.
What's with the R going on, dog? What?
Oh wait, never mind. I wrote it the wrong way around. I think I actually did it right in my working though.
Yeah. Here,
I said dx equals k over du where it should have been dx equals du over k.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I have. Dx equals du over k.
Yep. Sweet.
But wait, you didn't even do integration by parts, did you?
No. Just power rule.
U minus 1, u to the 1/2 over... Wait, what's... Oh, that's a k. Okay. Ah! Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, that's clever. Yeah, that way works too. Yeah, no. I agree with you. That works as well. No. He's right. Yeah, you could have called that U. Let's see if we get the same answer. I'm curious. Because then what do I get? I get this integral is now this jumbly mess. So now it's wait, where did I pull an x out from? Sorry, where did that come? Oh, okay, because I had u equal to x there first time. Okay. So I have 2x over 3k. And these are all going to have the same bounds on them anyways, right? And then this is minus 4 over 15k. Right? No, k squared. There's another k in there, right? 4 over 15k squared. And then this is kx plus 1 to the 3/2. Oh, right, and sorry, and this is... No. Yeah. Sorry, this is to the 5/2. I fucked this up. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. And then this one's this. And this is kx plus 1 to the 3 halves. Okay. And then we got to evaluate this, right, between negative 1 over k and 3 over k. I think we get the same answer. Yeah, 2/5? All right. 2/3. Two-fifths. Yeah, okay. And then what happens here when we plug in numbers for this? Because now I plug in numbers for x is what I do. So now this is 2, oh my god, dude, what is this? 6 over... Oh, it's just gross. Why is this so gross? Well, okay, at least this kind of turns nice. Okay. So plugging in 3 over k for everywhere we have an x. The 3's will cancel. So I get 2 over k squared. I don't think our answers are equivalent. Noise, right? I think we're close. I believe the kx plus 1 to the 5 halves and the kx plus 1 to the 3 halves. Yeah, maybe Symbol Labs agreeing with you. Yeah, let me see. Well, maybe I did something wrong. I am fallible. Oh yeah, well yeah, I forgot the C, dude. People always get mad at me for the C. One sec. So we're integrating. Integrate x times the square root of kx plus 1. Ew, what's this? Well, can I have like a different explanation of this? Yeah, okay. Let's see, one sec. They say it's this? They say it's this. Okay, why do I have a 3 halves but they have a 5 halves? VDU. See, I agree. I have the 4 and the 15 and the k squared. I have a kx plus 1 to the 5 halves. They only have to the 3 halves. And then they have another 5 here. Sorry, they have a 5 here as well. Let me think. I'm pretty sure I did this right. Du. U is kx plus 1. Du is k dx. Dx d over k. I get 1 over k, u to the 1/2. Integrate that. I get raise the power by 1, right? So 3 halves, 2/3, 1 over k. And then it's uv, so 2x 3k uv minus integral of v du. Which that should make it where are they getting this 5 from, bro? What? Where are they getting this 5 from? Excuse me? X square root of kx plus 1. Yeah. Uh-huh. Distribute it over the what? Two x over 5k to the 3/2 minus 2/3 kx plus 1 to the 3/2. Yeah, but Wolfram Alpha is different. It says something else. Yeah, are they logically equivalent? Are they equivalent? You know what happens whenever I get this? Whenever I'm confused whether my answer is I just plug in a value for k and x and just see if like I just plug in like 1 and just see what happens, right? So if I plug in like yeah, because this is what they get. If I plug in, let's just say x equals 0. I just want to see what I get, right? So this just becomes 1 over 5k minus 4 over 15k squared. Let's see what happens if I plug in x into 0. Here I get 2 over 3k minus 4 over 15k squared. So something's wrong with this exponent right here. What is it? What's wrong with it? There's more letters than numbers. I know there are. Yeah. One sec. I want to see what this is. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This still has to be. No, 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 no. Yeah, they did it your way. Nice. But what did you get? You got 2/5. 2/5. K plus 1 to the 5/2, yeah. Minus 2/3, kx plus 1. Yeah. Yeah, that solution's correct. I'm just curious why the integration by parts doesn't get me the same thing. I feel like it should. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. I think it works. Cool. I wish Bob here was here to see this one, but yeah. So there's two different ways to do it. Using the letting u equal to, what is it, kx plus 1. That does make this easier, because then x is equal to, what is it, u minus 1 over k. And then, yeah, you can just distribute this into it. It's a lot easier. Cool. All right, here. Let's do some more questions we got. Oh, Ethan, yours was your. Oh, sorry. You posted yours yesterday, Ethan. That's why I didn't see it was first. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you got to post it on the day of. Yeah, you can't post it. Can't post it a whole day earlier, because yeah, then I don't know. I don't know if it was from the last one or the other one. All right, Ethan, come on up, Ethan. Where you at? Ethan. Dum, 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 dum. What was the other one we were working on with you, Teacup? Oh, the rainbow question. Yeah. Yeah, I think I still have that one saved for you, actually. Teacup, you want to come up to yours? Let's do yours, Teacup. What's up, Teacup? It's been so quiet on the stage here. I've been so lonely.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. You're good. You're good, Teacup. What's going on? What are you gonna do for the tournament this week?
This week I need to do the vote.
Yeah, because it looks like it's pretty neck and neck. What were we looking at? Let's see. Where are we at? Monkey's up by 1,800 points, I guess, right? Or 1,700-ish, right? Or no, sorry. No, 1,000. Yeah, 1,700 he's up by. Okay. And then Shifter's right there. And then you got Nick and Sam kind of like close up. Yeah. And then I see like the longest streak we have so far is like 18 days. Is that what I see? So maybe let's in order to like have this go for like I don't know, when were you thinking about ending it, Teacup? When do you want to end it?
No, we missed a week, so I was gonna say like the 26th of November, like the last Sunday of November.
Okay.
Unless you want to end it earlier.
Well, maybe do it before Thanksgiving. That's the only thing I would say. Yeah. Just because Thanksgiving, most people go away. Thanksgiving is on the 23rd.
So we'll end it on the 19th.
Is that the Friday?
No, that's the Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, so maybe make an announcement about that so people know when it's going to end. So they know, when you give people like kind of a deadline that they have to work towards, they're more likely to, kind of, the pressure's on. But you were saying did you get that question answered? Yeah, I did. You were right, Noise. You were right, Noise. Yeah, you were correct. I'll give you Boncoin for that because, yeah, you were good. You were good on that one. I don't know why. There's something wrong with my integration by parts. That or like, I don't know, it looks kind of equivalent. But yeah, that was definitely the better solution. What was I going to say? Okay, yeah, you said there's like an Among Us prop hunt?
I think there is. I'm not sure. I need to check on it.
Or it's a mod? So it's a mod
I
or
don't think
something?
it's a mod. I think it's just in game now. I haven't played Among Us in years.
No, it says it's a mod here, I think is what it is.
Oh no, they have hide and seek as a game mode.
Among Us hide and seek? Is that what it is? Okay. Okay, do we have to pay for this though? I mean, I'm okay paying for it. But...
Yeah, I think Among Us is free.
Among Us is free?
I think they changed it to being free.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello.
What's up, Ethan?
What you doing?
I'm seeing
Oh, it's
what. But is it $5 for everyone to play, or just for someone to like host?
It'll be $5 to get the game. So yeah, we can't do Among Us. No Among Us.
Because everyone would have to pay $5. Yeah, I don't want to do that. If it's something where like I just have to pay $5, that's cool. But if like everyone has to pay $5, like that's a lot, right? Yeah. See. Or maybe it's free, but it just has in-app purchases. Because I feel like you can just buy this. It looks like. Oh, it's $5 to play it on PC, but it's free on a phone. Do you see this, Teacup?
Yeah.
What's up, Arctic? Yeah, it is free. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Okay, yeah, so you can do Among Us if you want. You just have to come up. You got to come up with like a scoring rubric for it though, because I don't know. I've never really played Among Us, so I don't know how it works.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do Among Us. It'd be too complicated.
I mean, you could. I don't know. You can always give participation credit, and then is there a point system in Among Us?
Not to my knowledge.
Is there?
It's not really a point system. There isn't.
It's just you either lose, you just win, or
killed.
you lose. Oh wait, no. Here we go. Here's some. So this is what you should do, Teacup. Like, if you ever want to like use a game as like a tournament version, look up what they do for like esports games. Okay. So here, for instance, here's a scoring rubric, right? So, do you see this?
Yes.
So if you want to like basically copy this type of style and like keep track of it, then you can do that, right? And this is what I did. This is what I did when I did like the Fortnite stuff and whatnot. I looked up what other Fortnite tournaments did. Yes. Post a screenshot of it in help screenshots Arctic. That's how we do it.
Hey,
Okay.
how's it going?
What's up, Ethan?
Does my question actually have to be in the same day office hours is?
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but if I'm gonna answer it, like first, yes, because I know you posted it yesterday, but when I go to the stream to look at like what questions, I look for the ones from that day.
Oh.
Yeah, you can post it ahead of time, but it's better if you post it on the day of, because otherwise I don't know what day that came from. Well, I do, but I'm not gonna look at it.
Did you do
Yes,
mines then?
yes, I'm gonna do teacups first because I asked for you, but you weren't here, so I'm gonna do teacups.
Technically, my question came first, actually.
Yes, technically, yes, you asked it during the last stream. Okay, let's find it. What was that? Where was it? No, that was me helping Ethan. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. All right. So, says a rainbow is produced by light rays that enter a raindrop, blah, 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 blah. Theta is by this, where this is a physics question. This is cool, Snell's law. Sine I equals n sine R. And okay, cool. They're asking you to figure out what is dr di. Okay, and they want you to show it's equal to this. All right. So, do you know how we do this? Teacup.
Huh?
They're asking you to figure out what dr di is, where they give you these two things. They give you this, and they give you this. Okay.
So, we want to find this is derivative, right?
Yes. Yeah. dr di is a
So we
derivative.
want, so we want the derivative with respect to R.
With respect to I want the derivative of r with respect to I. So let's remember. I think I did an example with you on this one, right? Remember how
Yeah.
I gave you this, and I wanted you to find dy dx,
Mm-hmm.
and you're
Yeah,
like, okay,
but-
usually you can rearrange for y, but you can't in this case, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a y in different things. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
We got to divide it all.
Yeah. So this is what's called implicit differentiation, is what we have to do. Okay. Which means I have to take the derivative of everything as if it's a variable, and then try to like move things around and whatnot. Okay. N is a constant, which is nice. N does not change, is what they say. Okay. N is constant. So let's look at this one. Let's look at this one, right? Okay, let's see if we remembered implicit differentiation first off. Okay. Like if I have, for instance, 5x minus 3y, or let's say 5x squared minus 3y to the fourth is equal to 2. And I want you to figure out what dy dx is. Do you remember how to do this?
Okay, well, so we want to know what the derivative of y with respect to x.
Yes.
Okay, so we can't do derivative yet.
No.
Can we square root? No, we can't square root.
So I mean, technically, you could move things around, right? This is what's called like a separable like differential equation. Like I could move this here, I could move this here, I could take square roots and stuff. And yeah, you're right, I could do that, but it's kind of tricky, right?
What's the faster way?
So you could do 3y to the fourth is equal to 2 minus 5x squared, and then you could divide everything by 3, right? If you wanted to, we could do this, and then I could take the fourth root of this, right? So this is to like the 1/4. Okay. And then yes, then I could do a derivative here. But this would be
Wild.
it wouldn't be wild, but it would suck a little bit because you'd end up getting a
What, negative 15x? No, wait, is that 3 or 2?
well, this is to the 1/4. So this ends up becoming like a chain rule is what this is, because this whole thing would be like, for instance, u. So you have like u to the 1/4. So that becomes 1/4 u to the negative 3/4, right?
Yeah, I don't like. Can we give up?
And then times the derivative of what's inside, which is then minus 10x over 3. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it kind of sucks. Okay, we don't want to do it. The other way you can do this is with implicit differentiation, okay? Which is, I think of each thing here, right, as something as I take the derivative of, right? So what would I do if I took the derivative of this? What would I get?
We take the derivative of 5x squared.
Yeah, what does it become?
10x.
Good. You're going to say 10x, and then you're going to write dx is what you're going to do. I know some people in the
10x,
audience are going to
yeah.
get mad at me for this, but like I just do it. You know, like fuck it. It
And
works.
then we do the derivative of y.
Yeah, so what's that?
And then we do dy. So that would be negative 12y to the third dy.
Good. And then what's the derivative of 2?
0.
0. Good. Okay. What do you do next?
And then we got to do I don't know.
What happens if like we move, for instance, this whole thing here, teacup? What if we move this like over here? Yeah, let's move it over.
It
Right.
becomes a positive.
Right? Okay.
And what we got derivative of what? Y now.
So now I can take this, right? I can move it over here.
Mhm.
I can take this. I can move it over here.
Move up here.
And then you're done.
Wow, how fast.
See how fast that is? Yeah. The only issue about this is like this is dy dx in terms of x and y, which is okay. Because usually when this happens, like you'll be given an x and a y, and they'll ask you to solve it. All right.
Okay,
So,
let's do the thing.
Let's try to do the same thing here now. I'm trying to get dr di. Okay.
DI.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what 0 is equal to 4r minus 2i.
Yeah. So this one has like theta in it, which is like okay,
Oh,
but
what the
it's all right. It's all right. Theta's
derivative
well.
of
See, the problem is like theta depends on r and I, so you don't really want to use this one. We want to use this.
What's the derivative of sin I and
Good. All right. So what's the derivative of sine? What's ddx of sine of x? Do you remember that?
Let me just remember my rule real quick.
Yeah, it's a trig rules. Trig rules. You got it.
The cosine.
Cosine, right?
Yeah.
So this is cosine of x, right?
The derivative of cosine is negative sine.
Good, exactly, good. Okay. So this one is going to become cosine of I, and then we're going to say times di.
Times ti, and then we do equal.
Equals, good.
What is that? N.
N. N is a constant, so I don't need to worry about it.
And then we do.
But then what's the derivative of sine of r?
Which would be cosine r times dr.
Good, times dr. Okay. And they were asking for what? Dr di, right?
So we gotta move it over. So we do cosine I and over cosine r.
Good.
And then we have di no d dl over di,
Uh-huh.
and then we just got n sitting there.
We don't want the n here. What are we going to do with it?
We eat it.
We put it on the other side, right?
Yes.
You see how this is the same thing as this?
Yes.
Good. Good. So we showed dr di is equal to this. Okay. Okay. So this is an interesting thing. They say show that the maximum value of theta occurs when this is true. So they say, okay, show that d theta di is equal to 0 if cosine of I is equal to this.
Okay, so we want to. Now we want to do derivative of theta.
Yeah, good. So let's try to do this one. Yeah, let's use this one. Let's see what we got here.
So we do derivative of theta. I have no idea.
So okay, you're right. Let's try and do it using my way. It may not work, but we're gonna try it.
Your way doesn't work for every single. I mean,
Okay.
His teaching, his conduct.
Yeah. Okay. Or this is 4r minus 2i. So they want to show what d theta di is. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is kind of cool. All right, watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do ddi of both sides. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so now we're only looking at things with respect to I. Okay?
Wow.
I'm going to leave this, right, as d theta di. This is technically called an operator, is what this is. This, like, operates on theta is what it does. Operates. Okay, so now I'm going to look at these, all right? So this is equal to...
R would be a constant then we have to do...
Well, R isn't a constant because R and I have this relationship. Do you see this? So technically this is... So let me show you how this works. So no, it's... Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think how I want to say this. Okay. So... I think this just becomes 4 dr di. Is what it does?
Then we gotta do the derivative of negative 2i.
Okay, yeah, but this is negative 2i with respect to I, so this is okay. So what's the derivative of negative of 2i?
What, that 2, 1, so it would just be 1.
So this is I to the 1, so it just becomes The 1 drops down. This is I to the 0. So this just becomes -2. That's it. Okay.
Man.
But then here's a cool thing, right? I'm like, what is dRdI, right?
dRdI is what's dRdI? Cosine I over n.
Good.
Cosine R.
Exactly. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so this becomes 4 cosine I over n cosine R, right? -2.
Is equal to -2.
And we want to know when that's equal to 0, right? Because, okay, this has to do another thing with derivatives. Like, whenever the first derivative is equal to 0, we probably have a max or a min or something. That's called a critical point. So what they're doing is they're trying to figure out when d theta di is equal to 0. So yeah, I want to know when this is equal to 0, which is when this, I guess, is equal to 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because if this is 2 minus 2, that gets me 0. So 4 cosine I over n cosine of R is equal to 2, right? And that happens when cosine of I, so if we move the n over here, right? And we move the 4 under, right? And then we move the cosine R
Cosine
over,
of I equal to 2 n over 4.
which is n over 2. And then this is cosine
N
of
over
R.
2 cosine R.
Cool, that's what we have here.
My math ain't mapping.
That's okay. So cosine of I equals to n over 2 cosine of R.
Oh.
Hint, show that if, and then use Snell's law to eliminate R. Oh, and then we can use this to eliminate R. This is kind of cool, actually. Here, watch. Look at this. Wait, use Snell's law to eliminate R.
Use nuclear bombs to eliminate.
When No, yeah, you know, the I is just angle of incidence. That's all it is. Yeah, it's okay. It's not imaginary numbers. Yeah, it's angle of incidence. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, how do we get that one thing? Fuck. What is it? How am I gonna? Is this this relationship? Okay, so sine of I is equal to n sine of R. Cool, whatever. How do I eliminate R from this? No. One sec. Let me make sure we did something right here.
I guess I'll just go to bed real quickly for yourself.
No. So one sec. If I take the derivative of this, that means that cosine of I is equal to n cosine of R dr di. Okay, I think I'm saying something here. So wait, this is that, right? So n over 2 cosine of R is equal to n cosine of R dr di. Cosines cancel out. So I get 1/2 is equal to dr di. But I need a theta in there somewhere. Where the hell are they getting this from? Do you want to go to work tomorrow or school? I know. I don't want to do anything. And we said dr di was cosine I over n cosine R. Ugh. That just gets me the same answer. How are they getting this last part here? When I satisfies that. Ugh. Cosine I equals n over 2. Yeah, where the shit are they getting this from though, dude? What? Mm. Okay, I'm gonna try something else here. Sine of I is equal, unless I'm not seeing something here. I'm just curious. Okay, I'm gonna square both sides. Sine squared I is equal to n squared sine squared r. Okay. And then I'm gonna say that sine squared of r is equal to 1 minus cosine squared of r. Just because I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
I am crazy, dude. Oh, actually, but I want cosine of I. That's what I want. Okay, sorry. My bad. So I'm going to say sine squared of I is equal to 1 minus cosine. Oh, I see how this is going to work. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. This comes from the identity, right? Sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x is equal to 1.
What the hell?
I really want to sit and watch free movies or play World of Tanks or find an interesting book to read. Yeah. So this comes from. Do you guys remember my whole my whole wedding joke? Where was it? I had it here earlier. No. I know I had it. Oh, come on. I had to have it somewhere. Oh, okay. Whatever. I want it. Oh, I want it. Oh, you know what I had it in? I had it in my photos album. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I know I had it somewhere here. I saved it because I liked it so much. Yeah, here we go. This is what I want to say. Okay. All right. Okay. Comes from this. You guys remember this? This is the, like, if you're not going to remember any trig identities because you hate pre-calc, please remember this one. It's that if you add these two things together, right, if they add each other, they end up equaling 1. That's what it is. You should always remember this one. So I'm going to use that identity here to then show that sine squared of I is the same as 1 minus cosine squared of I. Is equal to n squared sine squared of r. Okay, cool. And then I need just n's and 1s and whatnot. Oh, ooh. I think I see something here. 1 minus n squared sine squared of r is equal to cosine squared of I. Uh-huh. So then if I use this becomes n squared over 4 cosine squared of r. Okay. Okay, I think I'm starting to see it maybe. Starting to believe, dude. No. I want to leave a cosine of I, though. Oh, I keep going in circles here, man. cosine of I is equal to the square root of 1 minus n squared sine squared of r. And then we used this identity. Then use Snell's law to eliminate r? Sine of I is n sine of r. Oh, okay. I'm going to rewrite this as 1 minus cosine squared of r. And then cosine of r is equal to 2 cosine of I over n. So let's plug that in. So this is 1 minus n squared. 1 minus 4 cosine squared of I over n squared. Okay. The cosine of I. I'm close. There's something with a 3 on it? Where's that 3 coming from? Can't figure out this last one.
Hello, right?
Hmm?
Are you alive?
I'm just trying to see how this one's solved. Okay, 1 sec. I think I see it. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, I got that. D theta di is that. It's 4 di dr, so it's 4 cosine of I over n cosine of r minus 2. Great. Cool. Uh, n cosine of r. But then they say cosine of r is equal to the square root of 1 minus sine squared of r. Interesting. Okay. They start here. Let's say d theta di is equal to 4 cosine I over n cosine of r minus 2. And then they use the identity that sine squared r plus cosine squared of r is equal to 1. So cosine of r is equal to the square root of 1 minus sine squared of r. Okay. 4 cosine I over n. Again, I don't know where the fuck they get this intuition for it, but sure. Okay. Sine squared of r minus 2. And then what is Snell's law again? Snell's law is sine I equals n sine r. Okay, and I need this to equal to 0. So this whole thing goes to 2. Okay, so then I'm going to say that sine of r is equal to sine I over n. So this is the same as, oh, okay, minus sine squared I over n squared. Okay, I think I see where this is going. Okay. So then this is 4 cosine of I. And then I can pull the n in, I guess. So what's that? Square root of n squared minus sine squared I is equal to 2. Mm-hmm. Squaring both sides. Okay. Okay. So n squared minus, okay, so they move this over. Divide both sides by 2. Square both sides. I get n squared minus sine squared of I is equal to 4 cosine squared of I. What are we trying to solve for? Trying to solve that cosine of I is equal to something. Ah, okay. Then this is n squared minus, and then this is 1 minus cosine squared of I is equal to 4 cosine squared of I. Oh, wow, this is clever. This is very clever. So this is n squared minus 1 plus cosine squared of I is equal to 4 cosine squared of I. Get rid of that. That becomes a 3. Divide by 3. N squared minus 1 over 3 is equal to cosine squared of I. Square root both sides. Cosine of I is equal to the square root of n squared minus 1 over 3. Okay, and then you're done. Jesus. That's a fucking puzzle, dude. Jesus Christ. That hurt my brain. That hurt my brain so much, Teacup. I had to go through all of this to get to that, dude. What? Oh my god, what? Why? This is a nightmare of a question. And then show that Theta Max is equal to that. Yeah, whatever.
Why do we have like rings?
Oh, because I was showing this is a cute little identity. You know, like it's like engagement rings. You know, like his and hers rings. Dirty. Yeah, it is dirty. Yeah, it's very dirty. Yeah, it's such a dirty proof. I don't know, because I felt like I was going around in a fucking circle over here, dude. Just like going around through like using this identity like back and forth between cosines and sines, and eventually like I don't know. I feel like I'm just drunk trying to find my way home and I can't. Like a homing pigeon. Something's broken. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Ethan, what's up? You here? Let's do your question. Oh, Falconer has questions too. Nice. Got some stats questions, Falconer. Nice. I like stats.
You know what
Hello.
Falshuriken username is?
Falconer, it's Falconer.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he's Falconer. He's the guy that goes to like nature school with all the falcons and stuff.
Okay, I just gave him the full Five Nights at Freddy's movie in office hours.
Does it work? Does that link actually work?
Yeah, just it's
Hello?
embedded, so just click it and it'll play it.
Really?
Not
sec.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Ethan. Give me a second.
not the website
okay.
link, like just the Discord embeds.
Discord embed. How does that work?
You see in Discord where it plays an MP4 thing.
Okay, so what? I would like post this in somewhere in a Discord.
Wait, so hold on. Go to office hours and you see how there's a video link there where like don't click the link, click the video like embed, like the MP4.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
check it out. Give me a second. Office hours, right? I go.
Click this part with the little play button.
Oh wow. Oh, and it plays it. Oh, that's cool.
Now you have the entire FNAF.
That's interesting. I wonder how that code works. That it only plays through a Discord embed.
Well, that's just because it like embeds the link from a pirated movie website.
Right, but I'm wondering why I can't play it on the web though. That's my whole question. Like, why does this link not work anywhere?
Oh, because that's the one of those is the cover URL, and then the other one
Like,
is just kind of it.
This looks like this to me seems to be like the actual link to the video. Like if I click
So
on
if
this.
you click that and post it in.
So yeah,
it
this
should,
gets
like,
this. So this gets me like a forbidden on it. Like, yeah, this tells me that it needs like some sort of permission for this to work.
Clearly, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, this doesn't work.
But yeah, now we should have a movie night and watch the FNAF movie.
I
where we
know.
can get
We just watch some
and
piracy, just some
popcorn.
casual piracy.
I love
it's like-
piracy.
I love my piracy. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, but it's kind of a scary movie. I don't like scary movies. Like, they scare
It's
me.
really not a scary movie.
It's not. I appreciate it, Cyber. You're okay. I don't need the link.
I will tell you. Have you ever played FNAF?
I've played the Roblox version with you guys.
I'm sorry, what? Roblox?
Yeah,
I'm
there was a
depressed.
Roblox FNAF version or something.
Oh, anyways, gold. My nitro runs out, so you gotta buy me new nitro,
Okay.
so I can continue boosting the server.
I do like boosts. I entered you into the giveaway thing yesterday, but it went to who won it? Who won? Nick did win. Nick won. Nick won again. But we did a respin and it went to piracy and jump scares.
Why using a different website?
Yeah. But it went.
Cause that's what lands on Nick a certain amount of time.
No,
I
bro.
feel like
Bro. We used a completely different website. Or no, sorry. We used my my laptop. We used a different browser, like a completely different device. It was the same website. You're right.
No, different website. You know what website do you use?
I think it's called like Spinner Wheel, literally.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Spinner Wheel, and I'm gonna choose 2 different websites. I'm gonna spin them both, and if one of them. So
Oh, sorry, it's
the
Picker
website
Wheel.
you use-
We use Picker Wheel. We use
Yeah,
Picker
so
Wheel.
let's
Watch.
see.
Let me just spin
What
it
do you
again.
put
Let
in? You put
me
in
just,
Dark
let me
Aspect.
just see if Dark wins again, dude. I'm just curious. Is this thing really rigged? Yeah. See, no, it's not. Yeah, wouldn't have been it. Okay.
No, it's rigged. Rigged.
It's not rigged. It's not rigged.
No, it's clearly rigged. Spinning again.
No, that's okay. Here, let me do Ethan's question. Yeah, I spent way too much time on Bob's.
And
Okay.
time on mine.
Hello.
What's up, Ethan? Let's help you out. What's going on, man?
I'm fine.
Good. Okay. Ugh. All right. The car starts from the place with an acceleration of 2 meters per second squared and is accelerating during 10 seconds, and then travels with the same speed for 30 seconds. Okay. So I assume this is like 30 seconds right here. And then decelerates at a rate of 3 meters per second until stopping. Show the graph VT, calculate the total time of the trip and the distance covered in each interval, and then the total distance covered by 2 methods, the area, and using the formula for this distance under. Okay, that's cool. All right. Oh, and they say during the first 10 seconds. So this is 10 seconds here. And then decelerates at the rate until stopping. Okay, very cool. All right. This is a velocity versus time graph, Ethan, which shows like how fast something is going at different points in time. Okay. So the first thing we kind of need to calculate is we need to know this time. Well, we want to know the total time of the trip, right? So I need to know this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do kinematic. I need the kinematics equations. That's what I need. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. I know this speed here at the end is 0, right? But I don't know what this speed is.
That's not that velocity is unknown.
Right. But we can kind of figure out what the known velocity is because we do know this time, right? You see, if we know time and we know the what the initial velocity here, right, is 0, that we can find the final velocity. Which equation will give me the final velocity if I know the initial velocity and the time?
What you say?
Which
Which one? Which velocity?
which one of these equations will get me the final velocity? Let's say this is like VF.
The first one then.
The first one, good. All right, but what else do I need to know for that? So here, final velocity, cool, that's cool. Initial velocity, that's
You
cool.
need the acceleration.
Good. Do we know what the acceleration is here in the beginning?
2.
Yes. It says A equals 2. Nice. Okay. So let's use this equation to figure out what this velocity is, right? So I'm going to say, okay, final velocity is equal to the initial velocity, which is 0, plus the acceleration, that's 2, times the time, which is 10, all right? So what does that tell me that my velocity is right here?
For velocity, I'm guessing that's just up 20.
Good. Yeah, this is 20 meters per second. Great. Okay. All right. Let's try to figure out this amount of time, right? Okay. I know that this velocity now, right? I know this velocity starts off at 30 and it ends, right, at 0. I don't know the time now. I don't know how much time is here, right?
No.
But I do know the acceleration
I
here,
don't-
right? I know the acceleration here is
Wait,
negative 3.
no, it's 20.
Sorry, not 30.
Wait,
You're so
what?
right. You're so right. It's not 30. It's 20.
Oh, I thought you were saying the acceleration's -3.
It is.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah, yeah.
you meant. Wait, what? Wait.
Because you see how it
It
says
has 2 there.
it decelerates at a rate of 3
Oh, okay.
until. So that tells me the acceleration here is -3.
Okay.
Okay. So how can I figure out the time it takes for this to happen now?
You gotta use. Hold on. How do you figure out the time? Don't you use one of the kinematics one there?
Mm-hmm. Which kinematics equation am I going to use?
Oh wait, none of these have like t is equal to something.
Oh, here's t. It just means we might have to rearrange the equation, Ethan, to solve for the variable. We might have to move things around. That's okay.
Oh, okay. So wait, what do we have so far then? Let me ask that.
Okay, we have the initial velocity, right? Vi is equal to 20 in this case, right?
Mhm.
We know the final velocity, right? That's equal to 0. And we know the acceleration is -3 because it's decelerating at a rate of 3.
The basic. Hold on. I think we gotta use the second one. Not the second one. Sorry, the fourth one.
The fourth one.
Yeah, the
But
one
that
that
has
says
that.
no A.
No, but we have A. We have A. So we don't want to use that one because we do have A.
Okay,
We're trying to figure out T.
but then. So I guess we use the first one, and that's the only
Yes.
conclusion I'm coming up with.
Yeah, good. Yeah, use the first one, Ethan. Right, yeah. So see how VF is 0 is equal to VI, which is 20, plus the acceleration, which is -3, times the time. We don't know the time.
We don't.
Okay. So now we can solve for the time. Do you see how we can solve for it?
You can solve for the time by just doing what we do best. We just
Yeah. Move it to the other
so
side,
they're
right?
like terms.
3t is equal to 20, right? I just moved this whole thing over is what I did. Because this is the same, Ethan, as 20 minus 3t is equal to 0. I don't like the things that are negative, so I add 3t to both sides is what I do. Right? And that gets me 3t is
Right.
equal to 20. And then what's next?
Alright, I think we gotta divide 3 on both sides.
Yes, good. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. T is equal to 20 over 3, right? Okay, so we know this time, and so that's approximately 6.67 seconds is what we would say.
Mm-hmm.
So we can figure out the first thing here, right? Which is the total time of the trip. So what's the total time of the trip?
Total time of the trip.
Mhm.
In the question, right?
Yeah, see, they say they want to know
Uh-huh.
the total time of the whole trip. What's that going to be equal to?
So which formula we use again?
We don't need a formula here. You just need to add up all the times, no? Like
Alright, so what do we have then?
what's the time of the first bit?
I don't know. It's like I'm thinking about all myself and I'm getting distracted.
Okay. What are you thinking about that you're getting distracted with?
It's like a lot of schoolwork I have to do.
Oh, okay. Well, just focus on this question.
Alright.
Yeah. This is a huge thing, Ethan. It's called being, and I get it, dude. At your age, especially, man, like you're going through a lot of stuff, right? You're like thinking about, oh, I have to do this, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. But there's an important skill called like being present. And that's the ability to like tune out anything else that's happening in the world, anything else you're worrying about, anything else you're thinking about, and being like, I just need to think about this. Something that helps with that is what they call practicing meditation, which is something I thought was like bullshit when I was your age, and like I didn't think meditation was real. I was like, what? Like, what's this meditation thing?
Meditation is real. I know that.
It is good. Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, you're doing better than I did when I was your age. I was like, meditation's some like hippy dippy stuff. Like, who cares? But it is real. Meditation is the practice. Whenever I had meditation explained to me at first, they're like, you need to think about nothing. I was like, wait, how do I think about nothing? I'm always thinking about something. How do I think about nothing? That doesn't make any sense to me, right? But in reality, what it is, it's the ability to recognize when other thoughts are coming into your head, but not focusing on them. I think that's really what meditation should be described as. It's not trying to think about nothing. It's trying to not go down like the rabbit holes of like, thoughts that come into your brain.
Okay.
So believe me, dude, I deal with this constantly. I even deal with it right now. Like even as I'm teaching you guys right now, I'm thinking about like all the mistakes I made or something, or I need to do this or I need to do that. And so I totally get it how you can get like kind of distracted, but try to maybe just think, but like I don't need to worry about any of that. Just for the next like 2-3 minutes, I just need to focus on how do I do this question, and then you'll get it.
All right.
So, they're asking how much total time has happened in this question, right? How much total time going from here to here? Okay, you already know going from here
So
to
I guess
here. Yeah, keep going. You got it.
Like it's from 10 seconds for this entire thing.
So it's
Wait, no, no, wait,
6.67
hold on.
seconds here. You got
It
it.
says here it is accelerating at 10 seconds and then travels with the same speed for 30 seconds. So
Good. 10
basically
seconds.
that might just
Uh-huh.
that might just be 40 seconds then.
That's 40 seconds for here. Okay. But
Oh,
let's
so
not forget about
46
this.
but it's
What about that part?
yes, 46.67 seconds.
Good. Yeah. So we're going to say total. That's equal to 46.67 seconds. Very good, dude. Okay, cool. All right. And then they say calculate the distance covered in each interval. Okay.
Mhm.
And they say by two methods. So one method is to calculate the area under the line. Okay. In calculus, you're going to go over this later. This is what's called calculating the integral. That's like the area underneath this thing.
Why don't we do that then?
Let's do it. Yeah. If you have a velocity, see how this is a velocity versus time graph, right? So if you have a velocity versus time graph, the area is what we call delta x. That's how much distance it covers, or sorry, how much displacement
then-
really.
We're using the formulas again? This one?
We're that's the second method. But we can do it using the areas just by looking at this. Do you see how this makes a triangle, Ethan?
Hold on. This does make a little triangle, yes.
What's the area of this triangle?
Mm-hmm.
What's the length of this side?
10.
10. What's the length of this side?
3.
No. So remember, this side is is speed, velocity,
Oh,
and it goes from 0 up to
20.
20. So this side is 20.
Hmm.
So what's the area of this?
Area.
What's the area of a
So,
triangle?
I think you gotta use half times base times height, right?
Good. 1/2 base times height. What's the base and the height?
The base is 10 and the height is 12. But no, not 12. Well, 20, yeah.
Good. So this is equal to 1/2 10 times 20. So that's equal to 100. Okay? That's what this is going to be. That's 100 meters.
Yes.
Okay? What about the area of the rectangle?
Is it gonna be length times width times height for the area?
Well, area is just length times width. Volume would be length times width
Oh.
times height.
Wait, what about the perimeter then? Would that just be length plus width?
That would be 2 times length plus 2 plus 2 times width. Okay? It's just length times width.
Okay.
What's the length of this thing?
So if it's gonna be length times width, we already know that one of the sides. Wait, we know both sides are 20 and 30, so it's gonna be 30 times 20.
Good. 30 times 20, and that's equal to 600. Okay?
Mhm.
All right, final piece. We need to find this area.
Okay, well, don't the same rules apply
Mm-hmm.
for the under triangle?
Mm-hmm.
So the height is 20, but the base is 6.67.
Good. $6.67, right?
Mhm.
So what's that gonna equal?
Hold on. Can you do this step by step?
So 1/2 times 20.
Here's what I'm thinking.
That's 10.
I'm thinking like 20 over 2, which is 10.
Good. And then you got to multiply it by 6.67.
Is that 66.7?
Good. Yeah, so anytime you multiply by 10, right, you just got to move the decimal place one to the right, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is 66.7.
All right. Okay.
So this gets me a total, right, of 766.7 meters. And you're done.
Nice.
Nice. Next time, let's do it using the formulas. I'll show you how to do it using the formulas next time, if you want to go over that.
Please remember that one. Please remember that one.
No, I'll leave it here. You're okay. Yeah, just remind me on Wednesday. Just be like, hey, Dr. Gold, you said we were going to go over the second half of this, and I'll do it. Okay?
Okay.
Cool.
So you do it first.
I don't know if I'll do it first. Let me see if anybody else is asking questions that hasn't asked questions in a while. But if not, yeah, I'll do it.
Alright.
Cool. You want to play Fortnite later today?
Obviously, what else do you think?
Monday's not that sweaty, at least, right? That's what I like. I like that.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll do it up, dude. I'm down. All right. Falconer, you here? I like this.
Hold on.
Falcon- I didn't forget you yet. Give me a second. I didn't forget you yet. I'm just getting his question. Good job, Ethan. Falconer. Yes.
I want to ask something.
What's up?
What if I got 500 coins?
What if you got 500 coins?
Yeah, what would I get if I got 500 coins?
I
Like,
don't
that's my
know.
next goal now.
What do you want? That's actually a good question. Like, what would be a cool gift for you? You tell me.
There's no way you would give me something from the vault again.
Yeah, I could give you something from the vault again. I could do that. Just like keep giving vault
Well,
questions.
here's what I'm getting. I'm gonna get the 10k Robux if I get there
Okay.
first.
Yeah, maybe I do that. Maybe I make that. Yeah, I can't believe I still have 10k Robux just chilling there. That no one's gotten it yet.
I thought Grimmy wanted. Grimmy boy.
I think he did, but like he hasn't gone for it yet. So not there yet.
Well, hold on. I think I have 434 more to go.
Oh, you might get there. All right. Let's see. Let me see if Falconer's still with us. And then here I'll tag him in this one too, maybe. Oh, Falky Gold. Oh, that's cool. Is that a different name of yours? Yeah, you can. You totally can. Yeah, what's your physics question? Falcy Gold. Are you a part of our Discord? It's easier to just I'll see if Falconer comes by. Otherwise, let me help out someone else. Dark Arctic has a question. That's a good one. Okay, cool. Yeah, do it up, Falsey. Then I'll do yours. Let me help Dark Arctic with his real quick. See if Dark Arctic is here. All right, cool. There we go. Okay, cool. You need help with this one, yeah? Do you know how to? Yeah, cool. Yeah, just type there. I mean, you can come talk if you have a mic and you want to speak. You can come speak. Dark Arctic, how do you think you do this one? What do we need in order these are like two fractions is what these are, right? These are two fractions. What do I need to do in order to get two fractions to add up with each other? Oh, you have a mic? Okay, cool. Here, I'll invite you up. I'll invite you up. Just come. You can come to the stage. There we go. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Dark Arctic?
Hi.
Yeah, I was saying this is a good question. Do you know how to do this one?
Not really.
Okay. What do you know about if I want to, for instance, have fractions add up to each other? Let's say I wanted to add like 3/5 plus.
Oh, even the. I completely forgot about.
It's okay. What do I have to do in order to add these two things?
You have to multiply. The denominators.
They have to have the same denominator. So how?
So-
What could I have these things to have the same denominator? What would be a number?
15.
15. So what do I have to do to this one?
Multiply 3 by 3.
Good. 3 on top of 3. Good. Very good. And then what about this one?
And 5 over 5.
5 over 5. Right? And that gets us 9 over 15 plus 10 over 15. And now this is very easy, right? You can just add these together.
Yeah.
Good. 19 over 15. And that would be done. Okay. These have weird denominators, right? Look at these things. They got radicals and fractions and stuff, right? It's kind of
Yeah.
odd, right? Okay. So if we want these things to have the same denominator, it's a similar strategy, okay? We're just going to like multiply each one by the other person's denominator, okay? So what are we going to multiply this one by?
5 plus 2 over 5 plus 2.
So square root of 5 plus 2
Square root of 5.
over square root of 5 plus 2.
Yeah.
That's correct. Okay, good. And then what about this one?
Square root of 5 minus 2 over square root of 5 minus 2.
Very good. Okay, awesome. Okay. This I want you to notice something. There's something special here when this happens, okay? When I have the square root of 5 plus 2 times the square root of 5 minus 2, do you know what that becomes?
Minus b squared, yeah.
Yeah, right? This is a squared minus b squared, right? Because this is
Yeah.
a plus b. A minus... Okay, so what is this whole thing going to become?
5 minus 4.
Good. Right, which is just equal to 1, right? Easy. Okay, cool. So now we know this whole denominator here, right? This is all going to be 1. But now we got to do these things, right? So I have square root of 5 plus 2 times square root of 5 plus 2 plus square root of 5 minus 2 times square root of 5 minus 2.
And then you use a squared plus b squared plus 2ab or a squared plus b squared
Good. Yes, exactly. Yeah, because this is the same thing as square root of 5 plus 2 squared. Squared. Good. Yeah. Which you got it right. So what does this become?
5 plus 4
Uh-huh.
plus 4 times the root of 5.
Good.
Which would be 2 root 5. Right?
No. It's just 4 root 5. Just stays like no. So this becomes 1, right? Or sorry, 9. This becomes 9. You don't square root this yet, okay?
Okay.
And what about this one?
9 or 5 plus 4
5 plus 4.
minus 4 times root 5.
Very good. Okay, right? And this is all over 1. So what does this simplify to?
18.
It does. Yes, good. Very good. Nice. Good job.
Okay.
This goes away. This goes away. That is over 18. Nice. Good job, Dark Arctic. What gift card did you want again? What did you want?
Nintendo eShop.
Okay, cool. I'll get it to you later today. If I don't, like, just ping me again. Just bug me. I'll get it
Yeah.
to you. Cool. All right, nice. Congrats, dude. You're welcome. All right. Where is Falsy Gold? Did you find a problem? Yeah. I don't see it in the screenshots yet. Which one is his? Oh, okay, cool. Did you post the screenshot? Did you post it here? Here, I'll show you. I'll show you where the channel is. This is the channel right here. It's the help screenshots channel, Falsy. And if you just post it into here, this is where all the students post their questions that they have, and then I go through them and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, see if you can post it in that channel, or send me a DM if it's not working. Because that channel only lets you post pictures. So you'll see right here. If I try to like post text, if I say like, hey, I want to shit post in this thread, the bot will just delete it. It'll be like, nope. But if I drop an image in there, and you can put text with the image is what you can do. Does that work? Print screen. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Oh, this is Spanish. Oh, I like Spanish. Here, I'll show you how this would work if I were to post a picture of this in the. So here. So now if I post the picture in there, it'll let me post it there. Yeah. It shouldn't actually let me do this. It should get rid of the shit posting one. Oh, it's just weird. Okay, whatever. Okay. All right, here. Let's try and go over this one for you, Falsy. Good thing I speak Spanish. So, a 400-gram bottle is hanging from a rope attached to the other, the same as shown in the image. Using the acceleration of gravity is 9.8, and the photograph, the magnitude of the tension in the cord and to the right of what's del nudo of the knot, is that what we say? Is what? Yeah, is that what they're asking for? Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. So I assume that these are these kind of like equal is what we're saying here? Can we say it's kind of like oh, sorry, I've kind of fucked this up. That's interesting that they have you use 9.795 as G. I don't think I've ever seen 9.795 used as G. Yeah, nudo is not. Okay, cool. Yeah, helping out my Spanish too. Yeah. Where are you from, Falsy? Portugal? No, Portugal would be Portuguese. Yeah, what am I talking about? Probably Spain. Okay, here we go. I assume it's this. And we got like a bottle. Yeah, I'm going to assume the angle's the same too. It doesn't really look like it in this question, but I assume it's the same. It's kind of a shitty picture, honestly. It's not the best picture. It's okay, though. Yeah, let's assume this is 45 degrees. And let's assume this is 45 degrees. If they weren't, then this would be different. But, I mean, if you hang something like this, if these things are at the same height, unless the lengths of the cords are different, the angles are going to be the same. Yeah. Okay. And then the mass of this thing is going to be equal to 0.4 kilograms. You want to put everything in kilograms. They gave it to you in grams, right? 400 grams. But you want to put this in kilograms. Okay. So the first thing that's good to kind of draw here is like a force diagram, right? On this, okay. So I know I'm going to have the force of gravity pulling down, which we know is going to be equal to m times g. And then we're going to have the force of tension, right, in this knot, okay? And since this thing is stationary, right, we know that this force and this force must be the same. Because we know Ft minus Fg must equal to 0, right? So this tension, let's call this like T3, I guess. Say that T3 minus mg must equal to 0. So we say that T3 must equal to mg. Okay. Now, let's zoom in on what's happening here. Let me use a different color. Let's zoom in on what's happening here. Okay. So what we have is we have a couple things going on, right? Yeah, the tensions will be the same, correct. Yeah. I can kind of show you actually how it works if they wouldn't be. Let's pretend that they're just arbitrary angles, and then I'll kind of show you like what happens. So if this angle right here is 45 degrees, okay, then if I set up my coordinate axis like this, right? For instance, let's call this like theta 2. Let's call this theta 1. Then this is kind of like the whole like parallel lines thing, right? If I have two parallel lines and I have a transversal, then whatever this angle is will be the same as this angle. So I'm going to say that this angle right here is theta 1. And this angle here is theta 2. Okay? All right. So we know that T3 is going to pull down here with mg. Okay? And then these ones, let's call this like T1 and T2. These forces pull up, right, at some sort of angle. Okay? Now, since this point here, the knot, right, where they're all connected is stationary, I need the acceleration here to be equal to 0 in both directions. So both going up, down, and going to the left and to the right. All right? So that means my forces in every direction need to cancel out. Because what we know, right, is that the sum of the forces is equal to the mass times the acceleration in each direction. Okay? So since the acceleration in the x direction is 0, that means the sum of the forces in the x direction, so adding up all the forces in the x direction needs to be equal to 0. And since the acceleration in the y direction is also 0, that means that the sum of the forces in the y direction must also be 0. Does it make sense so far? I can say it slower if I'm being a little quick. I did drink a fair amount of coffee today. Okay. Okay. So all that's left to do is to kind of like break these forces up. All right. So this is going to have what we call, right, T1y, T1x, T2x, T2y. Okay. So if we look at the sum of the forces in the x direction, right, I only have this one and this one. Okay. So I have T2x minus T1x has to equal to 0. And then the sum of the forces in the y direction is these two are pointing up, right? So I have T1y plus T2y, and then this one's pulling down, which is minus T3. That has to equal to 0. You're good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to replace with next. Okay. So if I wanted to write what these components are, you're exactly right here, right? The x component, right, if we use the cosine of theta 1, that's equal to the adjacent, which is T1x, over the hypotenuse, T1. Okay, so we can move that over. So T1x is equal to T1 cosine of theta. Cosine theta 1. Yeah. Yeah, so here's what I can always write. I can say that like, Tx is equal to T cosine theta. And then Ty is equal to T sine theta. So when plugging into here, right, this gets me T2x is equal to T1x. So I say T2 cosine theta 2 is equal to T2 cosine, or T1 cosine theta 1, right? And then here, this tells me that T1 sine theta 1 plus T2 sine theta 2 is equal to T3. But let's remember T3 is just mg. So that's just going to be equal to m times g. Okay. So if the angles are the same, right, which we assume they are, right? If the angles here are the same, you can see real quick, right, that T1 is going to equal T2 if the angles are the same. So that's cool. That's a cool little aspect, right? If the angles aren't the same, you can see that the tensions are actually going to be different. Yeah, what's up? I have the alternatives. What are the alternatives? Oh, the answers. Oh, okay, cool. The choices. Yeah. I think in what's the word for that in las respuestas? The responses? Is that what we say? Las respuestas? Yeah, cool. I can remember some Spanish. I was ordering a bunch of food for my friends from a taco stand at 3 o'clock in the morning. What was it? 2 nights ago. Yeah. I was like, oh, I remember Spanish. Yay. Okay. So here, let's assume the angle is 45 degrees. Okay. Then all we have to do is do this, right? Okay. So if the angles are the same, right? We know that T1 is equal to T2. So let's just call that thing T. All right. That makes our life easy, right? So I can just call these things T. And then let's assume that the angle is equal to 45 degrees. Okay? So instead of writing T1 sine theta 1, I'm going to write T sine of 45 degrees plus T sine of 45 degrees is equal to the 0.4, which is the mass, times, I think 9.79 is what you guys use for gravity. That's super curious. 795, okay. Oh, that's what that is? Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, so that's 3.918. All right, great. Okay, and then these things, so this is 2t sine of 45 degrees. And the sine of 45 degrees is the square root of 2 over 2, is what we say. That's just something you know from, like, I've been doing this for so long that I eventually remember all the trig identities and, like, what they are. So, yeah, not too bad for me. So, this is going to go away. So then I get t times the square root of 2 is equal to this. So I'm going to see t is equal to 3.918 divided by the square root of 2. Which, let's see, I got a calculator somewhere. There it is. 3.918 divided by square root of 2. So 2.7, yeah, 2.77. Okay, cool. So it should be 2.77 newtons. Let's see, was that an answer choice that you could have had? Where do you put it? Oh, it was right here. Yeah, so I think that's this 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth answer choice is I think what this is, right? Fourth 2.77? Yeah, it should be that one. Let me know if it's correct. Curious. That's in the case that the angles are the same. Very good. Yeah, if they're the same. I assume they're the same. I mean, they didn't really give us angles. They have to give you some sort of number. When you're measuring with the tracker, I got very different angle. Oh, so like, okay, I know what you're saying. So if, for instance, well, here's the problem. I can't. Well, okay, here. I can try to measure this angle for you. Do we want to try to measure it with the protractor? You mean? Yeah, right. Okay. So let's try to do it. Let's try and use a protractor to see what this is. I need to zoom in on this a lot. 1 sec. Okay, here. I'm gonna draw some things. I'm assuming this is going straight down. I'm assuming this is going this way. I'm assuming this is going this way. I'm assuming this is going this way. Okay. And then yeah, let's use a protractor. So that to me looks like, I would say that this one is 19 degrees. If I had to really try to get it, right? I say that's around 19. And the other one I would say is, what is that? Like 38 degrees. I'd say this here is 38. I feel like it. I feel like 19 and 38. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if that's true. Okay, because that is going to change things. Okay. Because what you want to do here now, okay, is I'm going to use this relationship to say that T, because we want the one to the right. They said to the right of the knot, so I want T2. So I'm going to say that T1 is equal, let me get it for you real quick here. Say that T1 is equal to T2 cosine theta 2 over cosine of theta 1. Okay? I just took this one here, falsy, and I just rearranged it this way to get what I have for T1. Because now when I plug this in, I get that, so T1 sine theta 1 plus, sorry. Instead of T1, I'm going to write this. So I'm going to get T2 sine theta 1 over cosine theta 1 cosine theta 2 plus T2 sine theta 2 is equal to this whole thing, right? Just the 3.918. And then here's kind of a cool trick, falsy. Sine over cosine. This is the same thing as tangent. So I'm going to write this as tangent of theta 1. Okay? So now I can pull out a T2, and I get T2 times tangent theta 1 cosine theta 2 plus sine theta 2 is equal to 3.918. Let's move that underneath. What's up, Justin?
It's never disappointing whenever I join in, you know.
And there it is. Give me like 2 minutes to finish this question with this kid. Give me 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes, guys. I'm almost done.
Oh, I just got
What's up, Ethan? What's up? 38, 19.
How long will it be? How long
I said-
will it be until you?
I said
Say
2
recess.
minutes. I said 2 minutes.
Oh.
38 degrees. What? And this theta 2 is equal to 19 degrees? Okay, so let's see what this comes out as. So, if I do this one, so 3.918 divided by, and then this is tangent of 38 degrees, cosine of 19 degrees, plus sine of 19 degrees. That gets me 3.68. Which, was that one of your answer choices? 3.68 is probably closest to this third one, I would think. Still off. It's not great. But yeah, you really need the exact angles, really. Yeah. But this is the general form you can get it. This thing right here. Yeah. This is the same thing, just with the different angles. That's what it is. Yeah. Cool. Does that make a little bit more sense to you, man? Oh, it has two? Yeah. The other rope, yeah, you would just, you use this relationship, right? So this is 3.68, and then it's cosine of 19 over, sorry, cosine of 19 degrees over cosine of 38 degrees. Yeah, so this cosine of 19 divided by cosine of 38. Ooh, yeah, I get like 4.42, I think. Yeah, 4.42. I would assume it's the same angle, but, you know, if they really wanted you to take a protractor and measure it like we did, you know, because, yeah, these very much are not the same angle. Like, one's like double the other one. Yeah, that's how I think you would do it. Nice. What's your name in our Discord? If you want to get credit for this, I can give you credit for this question because it's a good question. Otherwise, no worries. You can always just send me screenshots and stuff if you want. It's easy. Look, I'm drinking invisible drink. Yeah, you're very welcome, dude. Congrats. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I hope that helped. I lost my account access. Oh no, let's get it back for you at some point. Next time. Yeah, all good. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming to office hours. I had a fun time with you all. Learning a lot of stuff. If you guys have other... What's up? Chill, Justin. Chill.
I'm doing your job for you, all right?
Okay, thank you. If you have more homework questions, our next stream is going to be on Wednesday. That's an hour later. It's at 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can always use... here, this is our schedule. That's our schedule from when we stream. So if you have any math or science questions, you need help with them, come on by. I'll help you out. Otherwise, yeah, the other thing we do after, you know, all the fun we have with helping out with homework is we also play video games. And so Monday is Fortnite. I play Fortnite with the kids. And so that's what we're going to do here. If you play Fortnite, I would love for you guys to come play with us. It's fun. Like it's I think there's a lot of good strategy, and also it's just like good to like hang out. And I meet new students all the time playing video games. And you know, we have a good time with it. So if you want to come watch us play Fortnite, just hang in the Twitch. It's going to take you over to our gaming stream, which is actual gaming. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you have any other questions and whatnot, please, you can always join our Discord, which here, exclamation Discord. There's our Discord channel. That's the best way to keep up to date with all the activities we're doing. We did a bunch of Jackbox games over the weekend, so if you like Jackbox, you know, come play with us. We like doing that too. All right, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna raid the actual gaming channel. I should raid Pen Center, honestly. I should have you guys all see our friend Pen Center. Maybe if he's still on after this, I'll raid him with that. But okay, cool. All right, yeah, and if you're in the Discord, come down to the Recess channel, and I'll see you guys there, and we'll play there. All right, cool.
And if you're in the Twitch, you get switched right over to
There we go.
Recess, whatever it's called.
Actual gaming. There we go. All right, peace.